Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I'm going to do a video about my Howard Leight, I believe it's pronounced that, I don't think it's a French pronunciation, by Honeywell earmuffs. I really like them. I was looking for earmuffs because I knew I was going to start going to the range and I didn't have any. I had the orange roll them up, put them in your ear kind for hunting, which I never wear, which is horrible because I'm losing my hearing, so it was very important. These had the best rating, the highest ratings, and I've used them quite a few times now, and I really love them. So I'm going to go over the pros and cons that I think that it has and show you a few different things, so hopefully you enjoy it and follow along. The first thing is that they pack up really nice. They're pretty small once you got them packed up. Another thing about that though is because you pack them up so small and these wires that they use to adjust it are so rigid, it does make it a little bit difficult to put them on, and I'll show you right now. Alright, like I say, when you take them out of your range bag or your pack or whatever, they're going to be packed up like this. It is a little bit tight, which I think is actually a plus, but like I say, it takes a tiny little bit to get them adjusted. So you put them on your head, and obviously it's way too small. You pull them out. They are rigid. I know I've been saying that a lot. And once you got them on, it's really good, and it's noise canceling. I do try to check which way the mic is, either if it's on the forward side or the backward side. I can turn them on. I think a plus and minus is that they're tight. After about a half hour, 45 minutes, I just have to take them off just to like relieve the pressure. I think in time it'll probably loosen up just a little bit, and it's not overly tight where it bothers me or gives me a headache, and I think maybe just hearing the amplified version and having the headphones on in general kind of messes with you. So I'm not sure if it's from the pressure or just having them on, but after like 30 or 45 minutes I gotta take them off. A few other things are a pro, I think, is these directional mics. So you could have them behind you, directed behind you or in front of you, and I think, at the range you might want it directed behind you to hear if people are behind you. Or hunting, I think you want it in front of you. Recently, turkey hunting, I used these as amplification device, and I cranked up the volume, and I could hear, I could put my fingers together like that, and it sounded like shk, 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 shk. It was pretty cool. It actually sounded like, when you go to the zoo and you go in like the reptile area and they have the sound pumped in of like crickets and stuff, it sounded like that, kind of Jurassic Park. It was pretty cool. Another thing is that you can plug in your smartphone or MP3 player or whatever you want, and I'm not sure about the safety, but you still can hear with the directional mics while you listen to talk radio or your favorite song. So if you're in a safe range where you're maybe by yourself, you could listen to music and still hear the ambient sounds and still get the protection, which I haven't even touched on that. The protection is amazing. I didn't know that they had this kind of technology, and as far as when you're shooting, it completely muffles it 100%. This is where the batteries go. It is a little bit difficult to open this up, and oh, there we go. It takes 2 AAA batteries. This goes on. It does have an automatic shut-off after 4 hours. One other thing about wearing them, I know I showed you how they fit, but one other thing about wearing them, and I'm going to go to it now, is when I raise a shotgun up, it's not that good. It kind of knocks it off. It doesn't affect my shooting, but I might rip my ear off just shouldering the shotgun and having these there. That's a bit extreme, but so all in all, besides not really being able to use them as upland hunting for my shotgun or waterfowl hunting, it's just one of those things when you go hunting. these aren't the thing. It's more of a range, or I suppose you could use them to NASCAR, or a sporting event, or if you have young little people and you're going to a loud sporting event or show, these would be a great option. I have had my children use these, and you can adjust this to get it. Again, it's a little bit tricky, but once you get it tucked in, they're great. So all in all, I'd give them 4 stars, just because perfection is almost unattainable. And I would like, even though they're slim, to be a little bit easier to use for hunting. But I do recommend them 100%. I like them a lot. If you're in the market, check these out.